We thank you in advance for that courage.
Okay, pressure's on. So many things. Thinking back, hula hoops. She was the best hula hoop person you've ever seen. Never stopped. Roller skater. We used to take drives in her bug convertible all night. Music blasting, not a care in the world. She was truly, as one person mentioned today, unique. And we'll miss her. She was a good girl, good mom. Never forgot our birthday. Anyway, we'll miss her.
Well, thanks for all coming. I mean, this is wonderful. I know she's here. I know she appreciates all of this. Well, I met Jani online, as Karen said, and we pretty much dated for 12 months. We met her at the airport. It was about 9 o'clock, I think. The dream moment where two lovers meet and they come rushing. Well, that happened. Except I dropped my bag right in front of her. She tripped over it and I caught her. That was didn't go to plan, but hey, she fell into my arms. But to know her was to love her. She never knew a stranger. During when she was going through the cancer, through the chemo, she'd be not wanting to do it. She'd just, just dreading it. We'd go into the waiting room and it'd be full of half a dozen or a dozen more people going through the same thing, not wanting to be there, no smiles. And she'd be, within 20 minutes, probably 5 minutes, she'd have the whole waiting room laughing and telling jokes and all the nurses and whatever coming in and listening as well. She was just that way. She never knew a stranger. She never knew a stranger. To know her was to love her. It was as simple as that. And I guess you all know that. So, yeah, it's not so bad. If I can do it, you guys can do it. Come on, Brian.
I want to go last. Hi, my name is Ed De La Garza. Karen, wonderful words for the life of Jani. Thank you. I'd like to share this memory about Jani. Truly expresses her big heart, how loving, and you just felt warm and just part of the family. I'm a lifelong friend of Brian and Donnie, and but the first time I truly saw the love that she had, I brought a friend over for a birthday many years ago, and my friend went out there and said, I think the lady that her birthday, this lady here, she was the bus driver of my school. And I go, well, I don't know. So we went out there and asked Brian, and sure enough, they went out there and put the timeline together. My friend was 44 years old. This is 30 years ago. She goes, when I got on that bus, I was so scared. That lady was able to recognize how scared I was and made me feel that going to school on the bus was okay. 30 plus years later, we're talking about a different appearance, a different timeline, tells you how great of a heart she had. Thank you.
My name's Brian. I was Miss Jani's massage therapist. I met her over about a year ago. And I will say that she was one of the most pleasant people that I ever had the pleasure of knowing, getting to work on. Every Tuesday I looked forward to. There was not a Tuesday that didn't matter how bad I was. If I was down in the dumps, I could go to Miss Jani's, and just walking through the house would put a smile on my face. Optimus Prime. Yeah, she talked about Optimus Prime with us too. She'd truly be missed. She was something else, you know. I remember when she first called me. She wasn't sure about having me come out. You know, she was looking for somebody to do massages. I'm not sure how she was feeling about having somebody into the home and everything. And when I walked in, little Misty, her little Yorkie, ran right up to me and started licking me. And Miss Jani was, come on in. And from that day up until last week, Tuesdays will never be the same for me. She's the second one I've lost to cancer, and I truly, she's going to be missed. Darren, I'm here. You've got my number. Anytime you give me a call, you just want to hang out. You know that, okay? As far as the Caggle family, I give you all my condolences and my respect. She's introduced me to some of the best family and best people I've had a chance to meet in this past year. Thank you.
I had the privilege to meet Jani through housework and things, and we fast became friends, and I learned a lot of things about her family that she had. When we were visiting, I have a grandson the same age as her, so we, of course, were always visiting about the things they do. And her husband brought her a special gift this year, a yellow necklace with yellow stones and everything, and she was so thrilled about that. And just little things that her sons had done growing up and how smart they were. When they went to college, the things they excelled in. I was over there, but I think we did a lot more talking than I did anything else. And it was just a wonderful time, and it's really going to miss her.
My name's Joan, and I had the privilege of being Jani's social worker with Hope Hospice. And I, too, heard many, many stories of all of you, her family. Most recently, she shared a story when you were here visiting and you went to Denny's. And during that time of enjoying your meal, you met and became close to your server. And Jani shared with me that during the course of time you were there visiting with yourselves and with the server, she shared her own story of hardship. And having over time known the hardships that Jani had known and hearing her express her thoughts about this young woman and her problems, it was more of a counseling session for me than it was for Jani during that time. And at the conclusion of your meal, she shared that she left a very generous tip for the young woman. So in speaking of her as a giving person that never met a stranger, I was given pure testimony of that love and support she had for others. And Jani, thank you for the privilege of having known you. And God bless.
I don't know if I can do this or not, but I couldn't sit there and not do it.